Welcome to the Yee Yee Show. Another day, another dollar. Today, side of the house clean out, backyard clean out, side of the house clean out, garage clean out. You name it, we're getting it. Just like that, you already know we're already in motion. There's the Yee Yee. The Yee Yee's already starting to get all that scrap metal first and starting to separate everything. He already knows. The Yee Yee with that no limit hauling and junk removal hoodie with the junk removal on the back, you already know. And we took everything from this garage that needed to be taken out and help this client maneuver things so they could have their space back. And my Yee Yee now is bringing all of the debris to the trailer because we already got all the debris in the trailer and separated all the scrap metal. And I'm gonna tell you, look at all this. Look at all this big old pile of scrap metal. Every day we do junk removal, so much scrap metal. I'm talking about tons a week. We get tons of scrap metal a week, and man, we got some rim and tires right there today. And those are already on the webs for sale already. My Yee is getting in there, making more room. We showed up with an empty trailer today. And look at this. All that scrap metal, man. This side of the house, just like that, clean, no problem. And now I'm gonna do a walk back. We took everything from the backyard. We even cleaned out this side of the house. And we got, oh man, we got some situations from this side of the house. And just like that, everything's loaded. Look at those tires, money, all that paint we're gonna drop off. And look at this. Another satisfied client that got us on Google. And of course, we got the review. And now the Yee Yee, shut it up. Let's go. And now, time to get rid of all that scrap metal that you guys seen that we had at that house. Look at all those bikes, scrap metal, those tires that we got online for sale already. As soon as you get those things, you better post them already. And look, we got half a load ready for the next job. And another job just came in from another repeater client. So, trying to tell you guys, now that we arrived at our next location. Now I'm backing it up, show you guys those backup skills. Wow, I got the camera on, facing one hand on the wheel, one hand on the camera, showing you guys those reverse skills, how to back that trailer up. Once you master this, piece of cake, I'm trying to tell you guys. And now we're on the scene. We're going to, all this whole side of the house right here. I'm trying to tell you, this client calls us in. This is another repeater client right here. Every time we show up, it's a half a trailer or more. And right here was a half a trailer, but this is all scrap metal. Even in these bags was metal. And I said, oh boy, even better. Because we're gonna do with that scrap metal. You know what I mean? The Yee Yee is getting the trailer ready. And look how much room we got in that trailer from that other job. And there's another view of, the situations, those little manual, elliptical, whatever that is. But all these situations, and they're in bags, easy to grab. I'm trying to tell you, today was less than an hour and a half of work, almost two trailer loads, but we condensed everything. I'm trying to tell you, those beds we took out of that garage from the job before this, look at that menu. Look at that menu when people are in the back of us at a stoplight. They see nothing but a menu of what we do. And the Yee Yee is getting busy doing what he's supposed to do. And that's what I'm talking about. That's what I pay him for because, he loves what he does. You know what I'm talking about? He gets busy. And, it's about 80 degrees and he's still wearing a sweater, but it's okay. Northern California, that's 707. And look at all that scrap metal. More scrap metal. We separate, we don't put scrap metal on until the last. We put all the debris on first and we put scrap metal last because you know what we're going to do with that scrap metal? Recycle. And you know what I'm talking about? Look at that. The Yee Yee is in there making more room so we could put all this scrap metal in so we can go dump the scrap metal and keep it moving because we don't go to the dump unless we got a camel hump. You already know I'm the king at that. Those camel humps. And look at this side of the house, already done. This job was less than 20 minutes. You know what I'm talking about? And my Yee Yee is getting that elliptical, whatever that thing is. And I'm watching him, chilling him. And look, he's just rocking that hoodie right there, that junk removal hoodie. That's what I'm talking about. And look at all this scrap metal we got back here now. Now we could put the scrap metal in, but easy peasy, deasy weezy, cleared out side of the house. No problem. And come on, let's get that scrap metal in. One bike, that thing was brand new with tags on it still. But it sat in someone's backyard. But it's okay. Now the Yee Yee knows put all the scrap metal in because we load it last because it's first to come off. And We got room and let's go get some more money with this junk life. I'm talking about people pay us to remove things, and man, you can make so much money in 10 minutes and 5 minutes and 15 minutes. Today was less than an hour and a half of work. And the Yee close up shop. Let's go, baby. He already knows. Look at all that metal back there. You see? Look at that menu again. When someone stops behind me at a stoplight, they see all of this. They see all of this right here. Every time they see me at a stoplight, they get to read that menu. Oh boy. I'm talking about the Yee knows what he's doing. He's closing it up.